Hi guys, welcome to the unboxing and full review of this Reolink Argus 3 Pro. That's the model with the solar panel. It has a 2K color night vision human vehicle smart detection. It supports 2.5 and 5 gigahertz dual Wi-Fi. That's really rare, so you can use 5 gigahertz if you want to operate this rather close to a Wi-Fi router, or 2.4 gigahertz if you want to place it in a more remote location. That's the box and some more information, but we are going to take it out of the box and I'm going to show you what you get, how to set it up and how we can use it, and of course I'm going to provide you some nice day and night footage. Comes with a lot of information, even quick starter guide. This is highly appreciated. Also is a QR code for the app which you can download for free. Then some mounting stickers here, then also some security warning, full operational instructions, really nice. So let's check a little bit the hardware, because the hardware is a little bit different compared to competitors, and there are a lot of very interesting features and constructions. Of course, we get charging cable, then that's already something really special. We get this special mount which you can use especially for inside. You can use it something like that if you have it inside on a safe stand. If you don't want to mount it outside or have it temporarily inside, this could be really nice, very helpful. Then we have this normal mount, but it includes a mount which you can use with a strap. If you want to just secure it around a tree or a pole or something like that, you don't have to use screws. You can use this one here to fully secure. We can open this mount, then you can mount it to a wall or wherever and you close it again. Everything looks really nicely constructed. Then we have the camera itself. It has two openings, the one here to charge. I mean, we can use this to charge here already inside, but also for the solar panel outside. We get this normal standard tripod 1/4 inch mount. Same thing here, so you can use basically any mount. You don't have to use the ones from here. If you have special one, you can use them as well. And also here we have the opening for the micro SD card, which you can use optional. You can also use the cloud. I don't think that the cloud is free, but we are checking on this too. And also the on-off button, which is very helpful. We need something like that. But there is no micro SD card included, so we have to buy our own. I'm using the 32 gigabytes storage. Usually that should be plenty. So we are trying to push it inside here. Now it looks good. If you want to remove it, just click again. So the pins go to the front. Yeah, 32 gigabytes is plenty, because we don't have a permanent recording. We don't have 24/7 recording, because its battery still, even though we have the solar panel, but it's not possible. It has nothing to do with this brand. It is how it works with battery operated cameras. Even when we have solar, they are using PIR sensor. They are not using motion detection. It's not the same thing. It has some advantages, but also some disadvantages. Of course, we cannot use it through a window from the inside out, or so it's not working because it's detecting infrared, but this can work very well. I've seen this in a lot of cases. But again, it means it's not recording 24/7, so usually 32 gigabytes memory card is plenty. But we get here, and that's really super interesting, we get this time-lapse recording option, which can replace 24/7 recording at least as a part, and it's a really interesting thing, and only very few battery operated cameras have this option, so I'm really excited to see this. So here we turn it on. Maybe we can see some light here. Yeah, we get some confirmation. So I think we can close this again. And I think it's also a good idea to remove this, because we have to use the camera to make the connection. I've set up the app already. Now let's click on add a device. Now let's scan the QR code on the device. Okay. Yeah, we haven't configured the Wi-Fi yet. So let's do this now. Click on next. Yeah, I've heard the sound. The network which I'm choosing here is a mix 2.4 and 5 gigahertz Wi-Fi. Usually this is a good idea. I provided the password to the router and I'm clicking on next. Now we'll get the QR code which you have to scan. So I'm not showing you the QR code, but it's all visible on my mobile phone. So I hold it in front of it. Oh,
Connection to the router succeeded.
wow.
Welcome to Reolink.
Okay, that was super fast. So we have now the camera on the overview. Let's click here and see if we get a connection. Yeah, it's a little bit slow at the moment, has quite some delay. I don't know why. I mean, we are not too far away from the router. There is some connection, but maybe need some time to update or so. I'm not too worried at the moment. And here is the box. We can also see the viewing angle. You can see I'm very close to the box, which is 90 degrees angle. And you can see there is a little bit more. There's not much more. So this is around, I would say, 100 to 110 degrees or so. Yeah, one thing I wanted to show you regarding the solar panel. This is usually attached, fully attached. I've never seen something else. Is pretty much standard, but we have a little bit a different opening. Sometimes we have two openings. We have the large opening and then the inner opening just for the cable. Here we have a little bit a different construction. It's a micro USB cable, which we usually have. This is also standard, so we can push it here inside. And then we have this cover cap here, which we have to fully insert it here, and it looks like, yeah, I would say we get a decent protection here, not from this cap but now from this side here. This is really nice special construction. Also you can see speaker here, so everything's looking really good. I'll put it outside for a while, test it, and then let you know how it has been performing. Yeah, one thing before I forget, I've been reading about a PC software. There seems to be a PC software. You can see that here. Set up camera on a PC, optional. This is very rare, I can tell you. There's almost no battery operated camera which you can connect on your PC. So also big plus here. Okay, I've now mounted it outside on a tree. It was pretty easy, took me about 10 to 15 minutes, and I mean, it's not perfect installation, definitely not on the tree, but you can see how simple this is. So I had the camera now outside for almost 24 hours, and so I wanted to show you some footage. Here I'm using the emulator. It's not my phone, so I can show you that a little bit better. It's not 100% like I would use it on a phone, but it's very similar. When we open the app, it goes directly into live stream. You can see that here. Sometimes it's not showing it. I don't know why. I mean, we can go back anyway to the overview where we have the devices, all the linked devices, or the cloud. And cloud has been working really good. I have applied for the free 1 month's cloud with 1 week of rolling footage, and has been working really good, at least at the beginning. After some time it stopped recording. I don't know why. I think I have activated it. Maybe there's some issue. I couldn't find it. Here we have some footage, and you can see usually, especially from the back, it has been recording instantly. When I was approaching from the front, sometimes not. Of course, depends a little bit on the sensitivity which you set on the camera, but usually the footage has been really good, very reliable. You can see that here. And the good thing, of course, with the cloud, you can access this super fast. Doesn't have to access the SD card. From the SD card, it's a little bit slower. So we can watch this thing here. If we want to go into live footage, we click here, and then usually we have the choice between high and fluent. So usually what's the best is to go into fluent. The reception, wireless reception, is, I would say, like medium. I mean, it's a small device, doesn't have any external antenna, so don't expect a super far wireless reach. It's not happening with this device. You have to be rather close to get a good reception and stable connection, good streaming. But as you can see, I have it now outside, and it's usually working good, especially when we have on the fluent setting. Picture is good, it's really sharp, colors are very accurate, and if you can get a 4MP, you can see that the image quality is even better, but sometimes it's a little bit difficult because there is just not enough bandwidth around, especially when you are a little bit further away. So you have to be pretty close to the router if you want to get 4K streaming. But here we have it, and you can see how good this is. If you can get such an image, yeah, that's absolutely great, but you can see it's lagging, but the image quality is really great. Then you have a couple of different options. Right from here you can make pictures, you can start recording. So I'll stop it again. So we have already some options here. We can talk to somebody, we can watch the playback, or we can record a clip. That's a small section of the thing. That's really an interesting function which I also haven't seen with any other camera. You can see here we have a small section of the image here down below, and we have all options. We can also make a picture from here or start recording. That's really interesting. We can also activate the siren. We can use the flashlight additionally, and then we can click on the playback and see what has been recorded on the micro SD card. That's not the cloud, that's the micro SD card, and you can see sometimes depending on the connection it's a little bit struggling. So now it has been loading, and what's really good, we can see the timeline here, and we can see the clips. That's absolutely amazing. I love the thing. We can click on that and it starts playing, and you can see it has started recording me when I was still far away, but yeah, again, a little bit of lags, but apart from that, really good. Everything super, really nice. We can use also this clip where I've been removing the camera from this area, then some more from yesterday, and you can see the whole timeline from yesterday. That's really good. So we can see day and night. That's absolutely fantastic. Much better than I have seen with most of the other cameras. Here we can see different footage from yesterday in the evening. You can see that's pretty cool. Here we have one footage, I think that was with the infrared, without the special illumination which we have. Also infrared, you can see pretty good. Here we have one with full color. Make it a little bit larger, hope you can see that. Yeah, here again, infrared recording. Sometimes it's switching, yeah, depending on the setting, how we have set this up. When the infrared sensor is detecting some movement, it's activating the light, and then it's turning into full color. As you can see at the moment when I was just passing by the camera, that's really good. And before it was just using the infrared, which is also good. So you can see you can also really work from the micro SD card. It's working, especially when you have good connection. You can also see the nice color. Everything has been recorded really nice. Then let's check a little bit on the settings which we have. Settings is also very, very comprehensive. What you have is incredible. We have the PI or motion sensor with different sensitivity which we can set, and also some special setting to reduce false alarms, and that's been really working good. I haven't seen many false alarms. Then we can set the camera recording. We can even do a scheduling, post motion recording, duration, overwriting, how much overwriting you want to have on the micro SD card, cloud recording on, off, and in which resolution. Then we can activate push notifications and email alerts. That's also something which is really rare. Then we have the siren which we can activate, and then the time lapse. We have a time lapse here again. That's a super rare function, and I have started something. Now I'm going to finish that. Let's see what it does. I've never checked it before. That's my first time here. So let's click here on view and see what we get. Of course, that's now a file which is a little bit larger, so we have to wait till it's downloaded. And while it's downloading, I can show you the Reolink software. This is the software which you can download to your PC, and then you can check the live footage and also replay and everything on your PC. That's really nice. I've added this thing here, and how to add the device here is very simple. You can go to the app where you have already connected your camera. You go to the setting, find the UUI, and then paste it here. Then it will automatically connect. You can see. And I can show you also some of the settings which we have right here on the PC. Reolink software. We click on this icon here, and we have almost same possibilities as we have in the app. or even more things here, even with the streaming options and different alarm settings. And we can even activate some battery usage display, audio and light, info, surveillance. Yeah, by the way, that's the UID. Again, the recording, and you can see that we can make a full schedule. I mean, this is like a full professional software. That's something I've never seen with a battery operated camera. Okay, the caching is finished. Let's see what we get here. Yeah, unfortunately it's not playing here on the emulation, but I've checked on the phone app and it's really working. It was a great time lapse. Unfortunately no clouds, but it worked really absolutely as planned. So this is a huge thing, a very unique function which you can use. I mean, this is a really great compromise that we have this battery operated solar powered camera, of course without 24/7 recording as all the battery operated cameras, but we have this time lapse option. If you are interested in longer duration recording, that's absolutely fantastic. And another almost unique feature I almost forgot, that's in the display. We have a lot of functions already here in the display. You can see flip vertical, flip horizontally. I took the camera in now close to the router to have a little bit better reception. The thing which is absolutely fantastic, that's the privacy mask here. So here you can exclude some areas which then will not be recorded. That's really nice. So maybe if you have a neighbor or so, and you can prove that you are not recording his property or so, that's a super convenient option, and that's also super rare with battery operated cameras. So you can see a sample here, the parts which are blacked out or excluded. So all in all, as a conclusion, I can definitely confirm that we have here one of the most advanced battery operated cameras with probably the most features which you can get. That's really nice here. Of course there are a couple of things which could still be improved. Maybe they will update this through a firmware upgrade, but overall as the whole package I can highly recommend it. And so I'll put down the link to the Amazon listing down into the description so you can check it out and order it right from there if you like it. And I hope I've been able to help you a little bit with this video. If you have any questions or comments, just write to the comment section below. I'm always happy to talk about these things, and if you liked the video, give me a thumbs up, subscribe my channel. Thanks for watching, see you next time.